Hello, beautiful souls. I should stop talking about these energies, right? We all know. We all know already. But there's this person here, right? A very, very, very angry, selfish. A person who's very, very, very jealous of you. Okay? Really sorry, but I'm smoking because, goddamn. We know that by talking about this, we are bringing this energies in towards our lives, right? But and if you're worried about my house, I have the window open. Okay, very close to the window there. Okay, nobody care. Okay. You want to hear the message, and the message is now everybody can tell, really tell, who you really are and who this person really is. Okay? I feel like this was a person who was very significant in your life. Maybe you guys had a long relationship. Maybe this is a family member. But I feel like you guys had a relationship where it was kind of hard to see where your energy was and this person's energy was, right? And so at some point you didn't know if it was you, if it was them, okay? And I did a video on TikTok. Now I'm doing TikTok in Portuguese, okay? Giving small message to people. And I did this TikTok video saying that you're gonna receive in October like a big blessing or a bunch of small blessings, but it's gonna be like a fruitful harvesting month for you, okay? And I really feel like this is one of those blessings. If you guys are like me, because I'm Scorpio, I really tend to not go overboard with those energies of like revenge, okay? But they are really present within my being. And it's not so much of revenge, right? It's that sense of like, of being a spiritual being. You have that sense of justice, you know? You need justice. And ever since I was a child, and I'm pretty sure most of you is gonna relate with this, you really have the sense of justice, right? Like if you guys saw people getting bullied at school, or like, I don't know, your parents, stuff like this. You grown up with the sense of justice and how that bubbles up and within you, right? And me as a Scorpio, I have this sense of like, yeah, of wanting justice, right? But I already knew, because of mirror, because of who we really are, that we shouldn't mess with those things, right? Because it all comes back. Either way, it all comes back. And I feel like this person really is showing who they really are. Okay? Because at some point, you as an empath, you as a good person, you as a sweet, kind person, you thought, there's no way somebody's like that, right? Maybe it's me, maybe I am doing things wrong, maybe I'm being too sensitive, maybe I don't know, right? Because I don't know, take what resonates, but this person might have been this person might have been a narcissist or a gaslighter, you know, those people who like, instead of like owning up, they always put things on you. They always made you feel bad for whatever the situation was. They always like turn things around. And since you are very sensitive, since you want to love people, you might have believed in them, right? But either way, a long time has passed. And you did your work, right? Because you're an alchemist. Because you know when you go down, something good is coming. And this is a cool sense that you're getting, that every time you feel like in the bottom, you knew that things are gonna flip, right? That the next days, you're gonna flip and you go to the other extreme where you get your blessings from the bottom, right? And so, since you healed, right? Since you did the work, and what's funny is that you didn't have to do the work, right? Because you already wanted to love before. You were already who you always were. You just had to remove that person, right? You just had to remove the illusions that that person put on you. You just had to remove that person, like who they were, from your system, because you thought you were them and you're not. You thought you were connecting with them and you were not, right? And you just had to remove the gaslighting that the person gave you. You just had to remove the illusions that that person gave you. You just had to remove, the disconnection between your energy, your true energy, and that person, whatever that was, energy, right? But now, that person's coming back, right? And they will show you, or they have been showing you, exactly who they are, right? Because, take what resonates, this person is still angry, this person is still unhealed, this person is still accusing you, right? And maybe, right, nothing is really happening, right, within your relationship, or nothing really like substantial significant happen between you guys, right? And so, like, sometimes the silence is the best mirror, because you can really tell who is who, right? And for empaths, and sometimes for divine feminines, it's really good to have distance. I know it hurts, I know it sucks, especially when you left all your energy with the other person, right? Because you want your energy back. I had confirmations. You want your energy back, right? But that person took you. So now, like, all your being wants to go there and take your energy back and bring it back, but you cannot, or I don't know, non-contact situations or whatever, this person blocked you, or they were hurtful, or whatever you cannot, right? And even if you would go, I don't think you get your energy back. You just have to heal it. You just have to go through it. But I feel like now everyone, but especially you, are seeing who is deserving or not, who was in the spiritual path and who is not, who had the real heart and who had not. Okay? So justice for all. And yeah, you know who you are, who you had been. Just continue to be, okay? No matter what. I'm not saying self-sacrifice. I'm not saying believe in everything. But God is real and God is good. And so are you. And eventually, and this is the scorpion within me, eventually, no matter how many years have passed, you will get your justice. Trust me, okay? Love you. Put a like, subscribe, comment, and thank you so much for being there. See you soon. Bye.